People often see fame, money, awards, and success, but they rarely see the sacrifices behind greatness. Denzel spent years learning, improving, staying disciplined, and mastering his craft. There were moments of pressure, moments of fear, moments where failure felt possible. But he stayed consistent, and consistency creates greatness over time. Denzel Washington once explained how important environment is. As a young man, many people around him made dangerous choices. Some lost their future completely. That experience taught him something powerful. The people around you influence your direction. If you surround yourself with negativity, laziness, excuses, your future suffers. But if you surround yourself with growth, discipline, and ambition, your life changes. Denzel Washington believes greatness begins in the mind. Before success appears physically, it must exist mentally. That means believing in yourself, staying disciplined, and continuing despite fear. Many people stop because life becomes difficult. But successful people understand something important. Difficulty is part of growth. Pressure creates strength. Challenges create wisdom. And pain often creates purpose. Listen carefully. Denzel Washington did not become successful overnight. His story was built through discipline, faith, sacrifice, consistency, and belief. And maybe that same greatness exists inside you too. No matter where you come from, how difficult life feels, or how many times you failed, your future can still change. But first, you must refuse to quit. One of the reasons Denzel Washington inspires so many people is because of his powerful speeches. His words feel real, not fake motivation, real-life wisdom. In one famous speech, Denzel said, "Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship." That message shocked many people because most people spend life chasing comfort. But comfort often destroys growth. Growth happens when life becomes difficult, challenges appear, and pressure increases. Denzel teaches people to embrace struggle instead of running from it, because struggle creates strength. Denzel Washington never depended only on talent, he depended on preparation. Long before cameras started rolling, he prepared himself completely, studying scripts, improving emotions, mastering every role. That is why his performances became unforgettable, because excellence requires preparation. Many people want success, but very few prepare seriously for it. Denzel understood something powerful. Opportunity means nothing if you are unprepared. Like every successful person, Denzel faced failures too. Not every project succeeded. Not every opportunity worked perfectly, but failure never stopped him. Instead, he learned from mistakes and improved. That is why he continued growing while others disappeared. Because successful people do not fear failure, they use failure as education. People admire Denzel Washington not only because of fame, but because of character. In a world filled with negativity, he stayed grounded, respectful, disciplined, focused. True success is not only about money, it is also about integrity, wisdom, leadership, and impact. And that is why millions continue respecting him worldwide. Before he became one of the most respected actors in America, before millions admired him, before the awards, fame, and success, Denzel Washington was just a young man trying to find direction in life, a man who faced fear, uncertainty, and struggle. But through discipline, faith, and determination, he built one of the greatest success stories in Hollywood history. Tonight, you will hear the powerful, inspirational journey of Denzel Washington. A story that proves dreams come true for people who refuse to quit. Denzel Washington was born in Mount Vernon. His father was a preacher. His mother worked hard to support the family. Life was not always easy. As a teenager, Denzel struggled with direction. Many of his friends made dangerous choices. Some ended up in prison. Some destroyed their futures completely. Years later, Denzel admitted something shocking. "If my mother had not sent me away to school, I might have ended up the same way." That decision changed his life forever. his mother understood something powerful: environment shapes destiny. At first, Denzel did not know what he wanted to become. He studied journalism at Fordham University, but deep inside, something felt missing. Then one day, everything changed. Denzel tried acting for the first time, and suddenly, he discovered purpose. Purpose changes people. It creates focus, energy, direction. Denzel began studying acting seriously. While others doubted him, he worked harder. Because successful people understand something important: talent alone is never enough. Discipline matters more. Success did not happen overnight. Denzel faced rejection many times. Auditions failed. Opportunities disappeared. Competition was everywhere. Hollywood is difficult. Many talented people quit before success arrives. But Denzel stayed patient. He continued improving his craft daily. Slowly, small acting roles became bigger opportunities. And eventually, America started noticing his incredible talent. Everything changed when Denzel starred in powerful films that showed emotion, discipline, leadership, and strength. People respected not only his acting, but also his mindset. Unlike many celebrities, Denzel focused on hard work, faith, professionalism, and consistency. That mindset separated him from others. Years later, he became one of Hollywood's greatest actors, winning major awards, inspiring millions worldwide, and proving that discipline creates greatness. Denzel Washington often speaks about faith, discipline, hard work, and purpose. One of his most famous messages is, "Without commitment, you'll never start. Without consistency, you'll never finish." That lesson changed millions of lives, because motivation comes and goes, but discipline changes destiny. Denzel also teaches something powerful: dreams without goals remain dreams. Successful people take action daily, even when tired, afraid, or uncertain. That is why they succeed. People admire Denzel Washington because he represents discipline, wisdom, leadership, and resilience. He reminds people that success is possible through focus, sacrifice, and consistency. His journey proves something powerful: you do not need a perfect beginning to create a successful future. Listen carefully. Every successful person once felt fear, confusion, and doubt. But they continued anyway. That is what made them different. Denzel Washington's story teaches us: never allow temporary struggles to destroy permanent dreams. One day, your discipline may change your entire life too. One thing that separates Denzel Washington from many others is discipline. Hollywood is full of talented people, but talent alone is never enough. Many people start strong, become distracted, and quit too early. But Denzel stayed focused. He respected his craft, arrived prepared, worked harder, continued improving. That mindset earned him respect across America. Because true greatness is built behind the scenes, long before success becomes visible. Denzel Washington often speaks about faith. Not just faith in God, but faith in purpose. Faith during difficult seasons. Faith when success feels impossible. Many times in life, people quit because they cannot see results immediately. But Denzel teaches something powerful: keep working even when you cannot see progress yet. Because success often grows silently, like seeds underground. You may not see growth immediately, but growth is happening. One of Denzel Washington's most famous lessons is fall forward. What does that mean? It means mistakes will happen, failure will happen, painful moments will happen. But even while failing, keep moving forward. Most successful people failed many times before winning. The difference is simple: they never stop trying. Denzel's message inspires millions because it is real. Success is not perfection. Success is persistence.